Are you curious what Chicago winters are like? Well, then this video is for you. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor. I serve western suburbs as well as downtown Chicago. I make weekly videos on community information, real estate, and driving tours. Today, we're going to talk about Chicago winters, and I'm going to cover how to prepare your house, how to prepare your car, and how to dress for Chicago winters because, yes, they can be a little brutal. All right, so whether you are moving to Chicago, you're wondering about what it's like living in the Chicago area, I'm going to give you the full scoop. First, we're going to start with for your house. You need to prepare your house for winter. If you're used to living somewhere warmer, it's a little bit different. You need to be prepared for those cold winter months. So to prepare your home and keep it warm and toasty in the winter, here's some tips to preparing your home for those winter months. First one will be sealing the doors and windows, especially if there's like a draft. You can feel the cold breeze coming in. I lived in an apartment when I lived in Chicago, and you can feel a breeze come in. So you go to Home Depot, you get a kit, I believe they're called window insulation kits. They're really easy to install. I did it always by myself. You put it over the window, get a hairdryer to seal it. That definitely cuts down on a drafty window. Another thing, install a programmable thermostat. And the last one would be to, of course, keep your snow shovel and salt on hand at all times so that you're prepared to have your driveway cleared and your sidewalk cleared. You do need to have your sidewalk cleared. I believe you have 24 hours from the snowfall to have it cleared, or you can get a ticket in Chicago. I believe as well in the suburbs, you are supposed to have your sidewalks cleared. All right, next one would be car. Having your car prepared for winter, especially snow, is important. Now, the first thing I would always want to make sure that you have, which I actually gave my husband one this morning because he didn't know if we had a snow scraper for your car, because you get all the ice and snow on the car, you get buildup, you need to clear the snow and ice off the car. So I made sure he had a car scraper to get that ice off. If you're in a pinch, I've been in a pinch before and the car just iced up, the windshield did. I've used a credit card before. So if you're in a pinch, just use a credit card to get that ice off so you can see outside the car window. Next one, make sure you have an emergency kit in the trunk of your car, blankets, flashlight, ice scraper, just so you're prepared. Winter all-season tires are great, so you get around when it's a little bit deeper snow. Check your battery and fluids. We actually had our car battery, I think about a month ago. We made sure that the battery was a brand new battery. It was kind of getting low, so make sure it starts on those cold winter months. If you've got a battery that's like a little bit low, it might not start on the really cold winter months. So you gotta make sure that your battery and your fluids are up to snuff. Another great way would be to defrost your car on really cold, snowy days. Some people actually have heaters in their garages. If your car is full of snow and ice, just flip the switch, turn on your heater, and your car will melt in like 20 minutes. So that's a little tip. Some people do have heaters installed in their garages. It's not necessary, I will say that, but some people have installed heaters in their garage. All right, so clothing. There are some tips about clothing as well as school for kids I'm gonna give you some tips on. All right, so for clothing, you need lots of layers on those cold days. Definitely a big, large coat for insulation and a hood. I like a hood, especially on the windy days. The hood keeps you protected because it can be really windy in the Chicago area. You want to make sure you've got a hood for snowy, windy days. Also, let's see, you always want to make sure that you've got gloves, scarf, hats, thermal clothing, snow boots are all lifesavers on those snowy, windy days. If you have school-age children, this is really important. So you want to make sure they have proper winter clothes for school time. So today's actually our first snow here in the Chicago area. So you need to make sure if you've got a child in elementary school or actually preschool as well, that you pack snow pants for your child and snow boots, because they can't play on the playground if they don't have snow pants on. They're stuck on the blacktop area and they won't let them play on the slides in the playground. So make sure you've got those snow pants packed for your child. They do go outside on snowy days and enjoy the playground. It may sound crazy if you're from the South, but yes, if there's snow on the ground, they still may go out. I believe I did check when the kids have indoor recess. It is if the temps are below 0 or the wind chill is below 0, they do have indoor recess, or if it's raining, they have indoor recess in the classrooms. But they could still be outside for recess when it's snowing. So those are some things just to prepare for winters here in the Chicago area. Once you get used to it, the kids love the snow. They get excited about snow, making snowmen, going sledding. You just get used to it and just becomes a part of life. So hope you found some interesting tips to prepare for Chicago winters. I'm Amy Pearson. I'm a local realtor. I'd love to help you find your dream home in the Chicagoland area. My info's below. I'd love to help you out. And I've got another great video coming up that I think you'll like, so stick around.